I was Matthias, 34, living a lie I didn't even know existed. It all unraveled because of a simple oil change. When my honest mechanic, Roberto, pulled me into his shop office and handed me a worn orange Nike shoebox he found under the spare tire of my wife Adriana's car, my life shattered. Inside was a secret phone, photographs, and messages, proof of a year and a half of calculated betrayal with Daniel Fuentes, the hospital administrator. That moment wasn't rage, it was a terrifying, icy clarity. I knew I couldn't go back home. I acted fast, cold, and decisively. I emptied our joint $48,000 bank account, transferred the money, and immediately called my lawyer to file for divorce. I even sold my share of the house for a quick $120,000 cash. When I left a note and the box of secrets for Adriana on our kitchen table, I felt no sadness, just the conviction of self-preservation. When Daniel, the coward, called begging me to forgive Adriana, and then my mother-in-law, Patricia, called weeping after seeing the proof, I stood firm. I was looking for justice, not revenge. My strategy was brutal, expose the truth completely. I had the divorce papers served to Adriana at the hospital, publicly, with copies of the explicit photos enclosed. The fallout was immediate. Both she and Daniel were suspended, then fired, their reputations destroyed. Daniel lost his wife and children. Seeing Daniel later, broken and irrelevant, I felt no satisfaction, only the realization that their self-destruction was complete. I had won by building myself up, not by tearing them down. I slowly started rebuilding my life in a small city apartment, adopting my cat, Libra, and accepting a fantastic new job as deputy CFO. My supervisor, Elena, saw my resilience as character, not tragedy. Then, Lucia, a co-worker, introduced me to Valentina, an architect. Our first date was honest and refreshing. She became the foundation I needed, someone who valued truth over pretense. The final emotional hurdle came at the supermarket, months later. I saw Adriana, defeated and exhausted. The conversation was heavy, but it brought the human closure I needed. I told her I hadn't forgiven her, but her actions no longer defined me. I had built something better. She admitted I deserved a woman like Valentina, who brought me the peace I radiated. That meeting, not the papers, truly closed the chapter. A year after the betrayal, life was flourishing. Valentina and I were offered simultaneous job opportunities in Monterey, a synchronicity that felt like fate. Before leaving, I went to Roberto's expanded shop. He gave me a framed photo of the shoebox, calling it the door to the best things. I tore it up. I didn't need a reminder of the past. We moved to Monterey, got engaged, and eventually married. At the wedding, Roberto raised a toast, saying I learned my worth doesn't depend on who loves me, but on how I love myself. My first marriage was painful, but it was the necessary destruction that allowed me to build a beautiful, honest life. Matthias rebuilt his life through decisive action, securing his finances before confronting the betrayal, but by weaponizing the infidelity so publicly, exposing not only his wife, but her lover's innocent family, did he sacrifice the very character he fought so hard to prove he possessed? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments.